welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more. Let's just get right to it. So there's a lot going on in crypto right now in reference to what's happening with Binance. We know what's going on with our Sam Bankman-Fried, with our FTX. I mean, the list goes on. We're seeing the bull run basically happening with Bitcoin, as well as we're seeing what's going on with Safemoon. So let's just get right to it. So at the time of doing this video, the Safemoon price right now is 30188. Bitcoin is around the $34,000 mark. And it's without question, we are now in the early stages of the bull run. Everybody is now chasing the Bitcoin price because they're not sure when the spot ETFs are coming out. Gary Gensler put out a post basically yesterday, 24 hours ago, stating that they have between 8 and 10 companies that are filing for the spot ETF. So they are all under review. Didn't mention that none of them are going to be denied. We do know that Grayscale is one of the first ones to actually go ahead and submit the application. But guys, money is power. And with money, it causes things to happen. There's going to be a lot of pressure that's going to come down from governments to allow the SEC to go ahead and approve one of those spot ETFs. So they can see the transition for how it's actually going to perform in the stock market. It will make money. All those persons that millionaires or people that have no clue on how Bitcoin actually operate will be able to add that to their portfolio. And what's that's going to do, those who have been watching my videos, is that's going to bring millions into the stock market, as well as the awareness of crypto in general. And that's actually, as people go ahead and buy more and more Bitcoin, altcoins going to rise. And the effect that it's going to have on all altcoins is that it's going to be positive. There's going to be many, many more green days, and it's going to pretty much going to go ahead and generate which is known as a bull run. Now, the fact that they are not actually approved yet, that doesn't mean anything. The sentiment, the mere fact of the expectations, which actually does trigger the stock market, it's actually triggering the crypto market as well. Bitcoin price is starting to climb. It's the rumor, all right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. The rumor is actually creating it. I'm watching CNBC in the morning, and every segment, every morning, throughout the day, they're talking about Bitcoin. That alone is actually marketing, positive marketing for Bitcoin. Yes, they do talk negative when the price goes down, but that positive marketing is actually allowing the price of Bitcoin to continue to strive all the way up. And that's, I think, having an amazing effect on crypto in reference to all the other tokens that are paired with BNB that are on that blockchain. They're moving up. Now, we know Safemoon is actually there as well. We know we are taking, without a doubt, we have to take some credit and give it to Bitcoin that we're actually starting to rise. But 98% of our credit is due to information that what Safemoon is actually coming up with their products. We see the Times Square billboard that they are advertising the Audible Shield. It's just a matter of time before they go ahead and start advertising the exchange. The security piece is very, very centric because it actually allowed data security for a lot of those companies that want to take advantage of the Audible Shield, especially as it pertains to your wallet, all right, your crypto wallet. A lot of those companies, a lot of them get hacked. And, at this day and time, a lot of hackers are very, very savvy when it comes to programming. And a lot of them are finding ways to go ahead and circumvent. And if you can add another layer of security, it would be a deterrent. Who, as a hacker, wants to go ahead and keep fighting through firewalls and encryption when you can go ahead and focus on a crypto wallet that doesn't have all these features? So Safemoon having that feature, it's a good selling point for all of those crypto wallet companies, tech companies that are naive to the fact that they need to add another layer of security other than the standard security they're using. They may need to go ahead and take a look at the Audible Shield. I know it would be of a pride issue, but when you're trying to protect your customers or your clients' money, you need to do whatever it takes to go ahead and add that next layer of security to deter a hacker from coming at you in your direction, because it seems as if you will be more known as a soft target. So the Safemoon price, seeing it at the 30188 right now at the time of making this video, it actually pushed to 30190. Guys, we're going to get to that 302. It's just a matter of time, okay? Doesn't matter what resistance we have there. The resistance that's there, they're probably selling a bag of maybe, say, 2 to 3 million Safemoon tokens, which is actually nothing on a large scale. Because the amount of people that are actually now becoming Safemoon holders, the funds that they're adding 2 and 3 and 4,000, they're going to go ahead and see that red candle. They're going to go ahead and buy that, and we're going to push past that number. The amount of orders that I am seeing on the Safemoon exchange, those exchanges that actually list Safemoon, those orders to sales are actually not that big. The average price for some of the sell orders are 10 million, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people buying 3 and 6 and 7 million will go ahead and eradicate that sell order once it actually is gone. So those persons that are thinking that they're going to get a nicely return at these prices, maybe it's a bot that they probably have in place to go ahead and do buys and sells. And I do like bots, and this is the reason why I can't wait to actually start doing more and more things with the BBTF bot to get even more savvy with it, so I can go ahead and set up it on some of those experimental plays. I'm not going to do any type of experimental plays as it pertains to Safemoon because I already have a sell order for specific prices, and I hope you guys are doing that as well. I know that feature is not available right now in the Safemoon wallet, but what could potentially happen as we approach the Safemoon exchange launch or the blockchain, the price is going to go up. And some of you may want to take profit, and what could potentially be an issue is that it may be hard to sell because there's going to be so much people either buying and selling at that time, and your process may not go through. And that's going to be some of the things you may experience, because for those of you who do know, the Safemoon army is pretty strong, and no matter how much you scale, you're going to see a performance degradation in reference to buys and sells. It happens even on Binance when there was a Pepe run up and many on SHIB run up. They saw a degradation. This is the reason why they scale, and that scaling, not just having it on one exchange, you have it on multiple exchanges to allow the availability of that token to actually be utilized from the buy and sell. So somebody asked a question in reference to when will Safemoon be listed on an exchange. I went ahead and responded. So that person who's watching this video, I'm actually going to reference you. I don't know when Safemoon is actually going to be listed on specific exchanges, but there will come a point when they realize that there's so much volume that's coming in, and exchanges want to make money at the end of the day, guys. They want to make money at the end of the day. They'll go ahead and list Safemoon. Now, I don't know the process that they're going to reach out to Safemoon and say, hey, we want to go ahead and list your tokens to notify you guys. Do we get the tokens from you guys, or we're going to buy it on the open market? These are the things that are going to happen. That part of the whole process, I have no clue on how that operates. It would be really nice if they go ahead and list, but I think they may need to get an approval to be listed on their exchange. So I'm hoping that would happen. So those things may happen eventually as volume comes in, because I really do believe that Binance actually had a missed opportunity, and all the other exchanges had a missed opportunity when they were on the V1 contract. If they had taken advantage of the moment or seized the moment and listing Safemoon on the V1 when the price was running up, they would have gotten even bigger return on their money compared to how it looked with SHIB and with Pepe. Safemoon actually had shattered the numbers that those tokens actually created, and I'm seeing that type of FOMO come back. So I do believe that a lot of those exchanges, they are fully aware that Safemoon is going to be launching the exchange. Without a doubt, there isn't a company out there that don't keep an eye on their competition. And if they do see, in fact, that Safemoon reach a certain point when it comes to volume, they can be in discussion with Safemoon right now, and they say, well, hey, if we see you are getting close to 2 billion on volume, we're going to go ahead and hit the switch and list Safemoon to put the word out. That can be in the works, all right? We just don't know. Safemoon may not be sharing that information. Guys, I'm just speculating, but that can be in the work that, if the Safemoon coin get to a certain threshold of volume, the program is automatically going to hit the switch and list Safemoon. So bear in mind that these teams could already be working on Safemoon, but will probably not be sharing that information with us. They will leave it up to the exchanges to go ahead and make a notification to their community that, hey, we're going to be listing the Safemoon exchange. And for those of you that have been here for quite some time, you will know that Safemoon had aspiration of goals of certain exchanges they want to be listed on. And if it was me, and I would be thinking by now, the information being out that, hey, we're going to be listing the exchange. If we get these volumes, we would like to be listed on you guys' exchange. And we can guarantee that we're going to get these volumes for a steady pace at a given time. And our minimum volume that we're going to have per day can be up to maybe 5 million. That will actually be a very enticing type of thing that a company would want, because if you're getting a steady pace of 2 million to 5 million in volume per day, that is monies on buys and sells. Who would turn that down if you have an exchange? Because that's going to make you become even more popular. A lot of people are going to come to your exchange, and it's going to add value and marketing as well. So that is the answer to that person's question who actually asked the question. I think it was actually an excellent question. But the short answer is that I don't know what Safemoon is doing as far from a communication standpoint. But I would be hope that, if the volume does come, these things will happen. So if you find the educational, guys, like, share, subscribe, support the channel. Go ahead and buy me coffee, guys. As you guys can tell, I only go in the living room when I do get coffee purchased, and it's without no pressure, guys, no pressure. But it's just to get the interaction for a lot of the Safemoon holders, as well as the people that are actually watching the videos and find this information very informative. So the whole deal that's happening with Binance, guys, I do like the Binance exchange, but again, if I see a lot of things that are happening with Binance, I'm gonna move away. I do have access with Coinbase. I do have it with Crypto.com. I don't have with Kraken, and I'm actually gonna create an account there as well, so I can off-chain, because I like the flexibility of moving my funds around to different exchanges, so I can off-chain. And this is what you do in cases like this, because you don't want to be on an exchange where there are problems. Okay, you really don't want to do that, because you don't want your money to be tied up in no shape or no form when you actually got a nice little return on your investment. You want to be able to get your money off the latest within 24 hours for it to post in your bank account. So you guys start looking around now. I understand for me, the Binance exchange is actually a beautiful exchange website. I use Mexi as well. And that they also have an app, and it's very, very smooth. And I'm hoping that Safemoon exchange is actually going to be as smooth as that as well. So again, the 302s are coming. Today is Friday, guys. For those of you, most of you guys do know, this flag means that I'm from the Bahamas. So I will be in the Bahamas this week. I will do a video tomorrow, and I'm actually going to fly out to the Bahamas. I tend to go to maybe every 3 weeks and go there to relax. And that's going to be the place in which I am going to retire when Safemoon do in fact Moon. And I will have homes here in the United States, but you guys start planning ahead. And sometimes it's good to take a break, because a lot of us do work hard. We are the ant worker for a lot of the big companies. And, we need to be able to take time to be able to get away. So, I know a lot of you guys are workaholics. Some of you guys have 2 jobs, and some of you guys can't even take vacations. And if you do take vacations, it's short-lived. And I know that time you guys are looking forward to Safemoon or your investment to actually mature and go ahead and make you money. I do not know what your number is. Maybe 100,000, 250,000. Some of you may not even want to $1 million. You probably 250,000 may be sufficient for a lot of you guys. All right, 500,000, $1 million. What is my number? As much as I can get, guys, because that's why I have 2 bags. I'm actually gonna sit back on that day and treat it as if it's going to be a Super Bowl day, where I get my platter of herbs and everything, where I can have my, food where I can pick over and enjoy, watch the view. So I'll put it on my 80-inch screen TV, and I'm actually going to go ahead and watch those charts actually do climb. That's, again, I will be taking that day off. Doesn't matter who I'm working for that day. Doesn't even matter, because I would probably be making more than what I'm ever making annually from Safemoon. So I would be sitting back in my living room, watching the screen, watching the charts go, while I'm listening to Twitter Spaces and watching my wealth actually increase. And that's what a lot of you guys, if you are able to do that, you do not want to be distracted on that particular day, okay? You want to be able to sit back. And that's why I keep stressing the point. All the way back in March, this month is October. October is running out. You want to complete your buy purchase, all right? Every time I do these videos, now, the price is actually starting to climb. Now, will we see retracements? Absolutely, and I will show those retracements, but you're seeing the price climb. The video before this was 30185. Now we are 30188. It's getting even more and more expensive. So do not hurt your pocket, guys. Do not, for those that have procrastinated, I know, maybe saying to yourself, wow, I do remember when he was saying the price was 30139, 30143. Now we are 30188. Is it a missed opportunity? In a way it is. And I'll be really honest with you. In a way it is, because I have constantly been saying, buy Safemoon, none of it's financial. None of it's financial. It's a missed opportunity, but it's still not too late for you guys to go ahead and get your Safemoon now. So, like, share, subscribe, guys. I hope that you guys are heeding the warning, and no pressure to go ahead and get more tokens, or get tokens to go ahead and take care of your financial well-being. If you have debt, or if you are having shortcoming, if you're not making enough money, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Yes, if we had gotten into Bitcoin back in 2008, most of us will be retired right now and probably making little degen moves into different tokens, because we'll have the money to do so. And if we lose $10,000, it will actually be nothing, because the interest that we'll be getting on our bank account would be more than $10,000 a month. So this is the video that I want to bring to you guys. Again, there's not much that's going on in the crypto space other than what I said. There could be a lot more things going on, but I'm only going to share what I think that's important for the Safemoon community. And for those of you, if you get a chance, take advantage and buy some of those merch from the Safemoon store as well. So until I see you guys again, guys, you guys have a wonderful day and peace.